In 2007, the iconic rock band Journey faced an uncertain future. Their search for a new lead vocalist led guitarist Neil Schon to a surprising source: a YouTube video featuring Filipino singer Arnel Pineda performing with his band, The Zoo. Impressed by Pineda's vocal prowess, which echoed the legendary Steve Perry, Schon extended an invitation that would change both their lives. By the mid-2000s, Journey was a band running on fumes. Once the kings of arena rock, they had become a shadow of their former selves. Their golden era, defined by Steve Perry's soaring vocals, was long gone, and so was the magic that once filled stadiums. The band had tried to move forward without Perry, cycling through singers like Steve Augury and Jeff Scott Soto, but neither could fully capture the spirit that made Journey legendary. Their 1996 album Trial by Fire had shown flashes of brilliance, but without Perry to tour with them, it failed to rekindle the band's momentum. By 2006, Journey was struggling. Ticket sales were dwindling. Critics dismissed them as a nostalgia act. The energy that once electrified audiences felt hollow, and even longtime fans were beginning to lose faith. For founding guitarist Neil Schon, it was an unbearable reality. In an interview, Schon admitted his frustration. "We were getting pitched singers from LA and New York, guys who had been doing the classic rock thing forever, but nothing felt right. I wasn't moved by any of it." The band faced a sobering truth: reinvent themselves or fade into rock history. But what they didn't realize was that their salvation wasn't in LA, New York, or anywhere they expected. It was in a smoky bar halfway across the world, in the voice of a man they had never met. Desperate to find a new frontman, Neil Schon did something he had never done before. He turned to YouTube. Late one night in 2007, exhausted and out of options, he sat at his computer searching for Journey cover singers. Video after video came and went, but then, he froze. On his screen was a singer who sounded exactly like Steve Perry. He wasn't from LA or New York. He wasn't even from the US. His name was Arnel Pineda, and he was singing in a small club in Manila. Pineda's band, The Zoo, had been posting covers online, performing classic rock hits with unbelievable precision. His voice was powerful, his stage presence electric. Neil Schon couldn't believe what he was hearing. "I watched 40 videos in a row," Schon later recalled. "He was singing all these songs in perfect English. I thought, this has to be a joke." But it wasn't. Schon immediately sent the videos to his bandmates. Keyboardist Jonathan Cain was skeptical. "Does he even speak English? Has he played big venues like we do? Can we just throw a guy like that into the circus?" The idea of taking a complete unknown and making him the lead singer of Journey was insane. But Schon trusted his instincts. He had to at least give Arnel a shot. He tracked down Noel Gomez, the friend who had uploaded the videos, and got Arnel's contact information. Then, with nothing but a mix of excitement and anxiety, he sent an email that would change music history. At the time, Arnel Pineda had no idea that his life was about to change forever. Born in 1967 in Manila's crowded Sampaloc district, he had known struggle all too well. At 13, tragedy struck. His mother died, leaving the family buried in debt. Unable to afford school, Arnel found himself homeless, sleeping on park benches and scrounging for food just to survive. But music was his escape. Even as he struggled to stay afloat, he kept singing. By the time he was 15, his voice was earning him gigs in local bands. Yet, despite years of grinding in Manila's rock scene, real success never came. By 2006, Arnel was on the verge of giving up music for good. Singing in smoky bars with the Zoo barely paid the bills. His health had suffered. Years of disappointment had worn him down. Then, an email arrived from Neil Schon. At first, Arnel thought it was a joke. "I laughed when my friend forwarded me the email," he later admitted. But it was real. Journey wanted him to audition. A man who had once counted biscuits to survive was now being invited to front one of the greatest rock bands of all time. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. But it also came with a crushing weight. Could he really pull this off? When Arnel arrived in San Francisco for his audition, he was overwhelmed. Everything felt surreal. The streets, the culture, the sheer scale of what was happening. Meeting the band for the first time, he felt both excitement and terror. "I was thinking, is this real? Am I dreaming?" he recalled. But this wasn't a dream. It was the biggest test of his life. Journey put him through rigorous rehearsals. They had seen talented singers before, but this was different. Arnel didn't just have to sing. He had to prove he could handle the relentless touring schedule, the massive crowds, and the expectations of fans who still saw Steve Perry as the voice of Journey. Doubts loomed everywhere. Some band members weren't convinced. Critics dismissed him as a novelty. Fans were brutal online, questioning how a little-known singer from the Philippines could replace a legend. The pressure was suffocating. Arnel himself admitted, "I started getting terrified. My fingers were going numb. My breathing became faint." Then came the moment of truth, his first live performance. On February 21, 2008, at the Vina del Mar International Song Festival in Chile, Arnel stepped onto the stage. 20,000 people watched in anticipation. Millions more were watching live on television. One wrong note, one shaky performance, and it could all be over. Then the opening chords of Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, rang out. Arnel took a deep breath and sang. The crowd erupted. One song turned into another. The skepticism faded. Journey was back. Jonathan Cain watched in amazement as fans went wild. "I saw it with my own eyes," he said. "The guy's a winner. He's a clutch player." The performance was a triumph. But it was just the beginning. After their explosive debut with Arnel, Journey went into the studio to record Revelation, their first album with their new singer. Expectations were sky high. Would fans accept him? When Revelation dropped on June 3, 2008, it debuted at number 5 on the Billboard charts, Journey's highest charting album since Trial by Fire. It quickly went platinum. The success didn't stop there. The band embarked on a world tour, playing sold-out shows and proving that Journey was far from finished. That year alone, they earned $35.7 million in concert revenue, a stunning comeback for a band many had written off. Neil Sean, once on the brink of despair, was now more energized than ever. "We recorded our greatest hits with this guy from the Philippines, and it's unbelievable." Arnel saved Journey. Journey's performance at the 2025 Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo was met with mixed reactions. While some fans celebrated the inclusion of classic acts like Journey, others criticized the overall lineup's lack of diversity and contemporary representation. Despite these critiques, Journey's set was lauded for its energy and nostalgic appeal, with Pineda's vocals standing out as a highlight. As of March 2025, Arnel Pineda continues to serve as Journey's lead vocalist. The band's recent activities, including performances and releases, indicate a stable professional relationship. However, internal dynamics, as with many long-standing bands, are complex and evolve over time. Pineda's journey from Manila's music scene to fronting a legendary rock band remains a testament to his resilience and talent. Journey's legacy, bolstered by Pineda's contributions, continues to thrive. Their story exemplifies the transformative power of music and the unyielding spirit of artists who defy the odds. Arnel Pineda's story is the ultimate underdog tale. From homelessness in Manila to fronting one of the most legendary rock bands in history, he defied all odds. His journey wasn't just about reviving a band, it was about proving that talent can come from anywhere, and that sometimes, second chances come from the most unexpected places. Journey was back. And against all odds, a kid from the streets of Manila had made it happen. Thanks for watching Rock Fame Diaries. If you enjoyed this topic, Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share to your friends. See you in the next video. God bless.